Hey, Koopa Koot, knock knock. Can I hear what was on that tape again? Because I'm still wondering. Oh, you're there? Oh, hi. Welcome back to more Paper Mario, everyone. I'm your host, Multiclassic Gamer here. And I'd really like to know what's... Okay, stop going on about the tape, dude. Let's just get on with these errands right now. Because we still have 16 more to go. Here we go. So, anyways, I pretty much laid down how these errands work, but the thing is, once again, oh, I have a secret wish to get the great Luigi's autograph. He's your brother, right? That young fellow is truly super. Have you seen him jump? They should call him Air Luigi. What? If you could somehow get this autograph, I'll be really happy. Could you help, young fella? Alright. That's pretty simple since Luigi is our brother after all. So anyways, it's pretty obvious what you have to do here. But anyways, while I'm doing this first errand, I'd like to basically explain something here. For the first half of this episode, I'm going to be finishing off I don't know, actually the Koopa Koot Saga the remaining 16 errands might actually take up the rest of the episode. I have no idea. Or I mean like the entire episode. Again, I don't know. But the thing is that if it doesn't take up the whole episode, which I'm not going to have any way of knowing because either way it's going to take a lot of editing to do this. The other thing I want to do is actually go around and collect the star pieces that I missed. Wait, am I missing any? Actually, yeah, I am in a couple of chapters other than chapter 6. So I want to get those. And there's also a couple badges, or at least one. I think actually just one badge out there that I'm missing. That's not that you don't get from Merlot or what's it called? Ralph, the badge shop. Yeah. What's that, Mario? You needed something? He what? Mr. Koopa Koot wants to get my autograph? Me? He wants me to sign something? Whoa, cool, I'm flattered. I guess maybe I'm a little bit of a celebrity, huh? Wait 1 second, I'll write it now. And he just stares off in the sunset, and magically an autograph appears. Here you go, Mario, my autograph. Give my regards to Mr. Koopa Koot, okay? And... oh, actually, when you first look at it, it looks like a bunch of scribbles, but then you finally make out the Luigi part in it. Alright. Now I could go in my house and read the letters. Actually, I'm gonna have to do that some. Well, actually, no. I'll probably just. I don't think anyone enjoyed watching the episode of me just reading letters. So, actually, I'm gonna leave the rest of the letter reading to you guys, like the ones at the post office and the ones at Mario's house. Did I read the rest of the? Wait. Okay, I'll at least read the rest of Luigi's diary. But other than that, I'll leave that to the viewers to read the letters themselves. Because there's actually letters for each individual partner, and some of them are actually pretty hilarious, like especially the ones for Bombette. So I'll just recommend that you guys read those letters yourselves. I'm not going to be showing those in this LP. I'm sorry. Same goes for the, all the recipes. Those you can also do yourselves. I mean, mainly, really, the only reason to do some of them, most of them, is just to see the sprites, I guess, for them. That's pretty much it. There we go, I got Luigi's autograph, so here you go, mister. Hop and Hammer Brothers, you're a wizard, Mario. Wow, wow, ha, 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 I've had so many unique treasures now that I'm lucky. What a lucky Koopa I am. Here, take this, and you know what? And know that I'm very grateful. Oh, you don't have to be. It's 1 coin. Thank you. Thank you for 1 coin. Can you imagine if you were paid with 1 penny for every errand you ran for someone? God. Okay, let's see what's next. Okay. The other day I went shopping at Koopa's shop in the village, but on the way home I must have dropped my wallet on the road. Look for it, would you? My memory is kind of sketchy, but I think I remember talking to a guy who listens to the radio in front of his house. I'm sure my wallet was with me then, but after I got home I realized it was gone. I'm hyperventilating. I must find that wallet. Promise me you'll help? It's kind of funny, because once you find this wallet, you'll realize that there's not really much to worry about. Anyways, I believe it's actually, I think it's in front of the Toad House, I think. Or it's right there. Yeah, see? Look at that. Empty wallet. It's empty. So there's literally nothing for him to worry about in the first place, so I guess it's part of the whole point, though, is the fact that a lot of these errands are completely useless, and he's just trying to work you just for the heck of it. Although I don't know why I called it child labor in the last episode, because Mario's not a child. He is a full-grown middle-aged plumber, so yeah, I don't know what I was thinking there. Seem to have a nose for finding these things. Take this as thanks. Oh, you don't have to be supplied. Is 1 coin. Okay, what's next? If you find the time, I really do have a craving for a tasty tonic. Most shops sell it. It's my all-time favorite drink. It really clears out the old back. Yes, indeed. Fetch me a cold one, would you? I'm parched over here. I have your word, young fella? Okay, so he needs to get a tasty tonic. I'm gonna tell you right now that the best place to get a tasty tonic is Dry Outpost, I think. I'm pretty sure, actually. Let me check. I happen to know that they do sell tasty tonics not at this shop. You didn't just see that. You did not just see that. You actually want to go to the Yoshi Village. This is where you're going to find your tasty tonic. Here we are. Right inside here. And it's only 2 coins, too. There you go. I cannot stress how much of a pain in the ass these errands would be if you didn't have all the shortcuts open when you're doing this. So here he goes, old man. Here's your medicine. Pouring piranhas, you're a psychic, Mario. This is exactly what I wanted. As a gesture of my gratitude and generosity, thanks. Take this. Oh, yeah, letter, 1 coin. Okay. So our next favor is I heard through the grapevine that there's a beautiful fortune teller living in Shooting Star Summit. So if you would, I want you to hike up there and ask her for an autograph. I'm too shy. Run along for me now. I can barely wait. Promise to hurry? Okay, this one is a bit more annoying than the usual errands you'll get from this guy. And you'll see why once we get there. But actually, come to think of it, I actually do have a letter from Merlot I still haven't delivered yet. So I'm going to have to do that. So this is actually a perfect opportunity to do that now. So I will meet you guys at Shooting Star Summit. Okay, I'm going to start by delivering the letter to Merlot. So we're going to head up here real quick. And don't forget to get power carry out before you talk to Merlot. Actually, kind of think I could probably trade... how many star pieces do I have? 10. I don't know if I could get anything. Well, I guess maybe I could at least try. Oh, actually, it's gonna instantly deliver letter before it even talks. You are Merlot, correct? Your name's Parker. Yes, we already been through this before. A letter from me? From Merle in Starborn Valley? Wow, news from my dad. Thanks, Mr. Postman. My dad writes all the time because he worries about me. My sister and I are totally bad about writing back, though. Maybe I'll write him a little more often, huh? This is a treasure that I've been kept for a long time. I'm going to give it to you as thank. Take a wild guess what he's going to give to you. Take a wild guess. You could always come back and swap me something for... Yeah, he basically blatantly says it. It's a star piece. He gives you a star piece just to have it swapped back for a badge later on. Seriously. What the heck, man? What the heck? What the heck? I can never get over that. I never could. The moment I first did that, I could never get over it. Okay. Now let's do this. Okay, make sure you're on the side of the table first. Ah, my. Hello there, Mario. This spot is a little tight for fortune telling. If you want your fortune read, talk to me over the counter. Actually, no, I have a favor to ask, please. Excuse me, you want my autograph? My mercy, are you sure it's mine you want? You really do? Well, this is a first. What shall I do? Ah, of course. I don't mean to be a stick in the mud, but I'll give you the autograph on one condition. A small favor. This is why this particular errand is a pain in the butt. It's not Koopa Koot's fault, but actually... because you have to run an errand within an errand to get the thing for the first errand. I want you to visit my twin sister and fetch a crystal ball from her. She lives in a back alley in Dry Outpost. Her name is Merly. Yes, we know it. We're very familiar with Merly. Aside from the name, of course, because I can never get the names right. Because they're all very similar. That's the thing. Okay, meet you guys at Dry Outpost. Kawiz! Yeah, we got a question on the way to Merly. How many coins are needed to buy a mushroom at the shop in Koopa Village? The answer is 4 coins. Of course. Of course. Okay, so that's only 50 questions I have to find in the thing. Yeah, the thing. The thing. The thing, that's what I meant. The thing. Okay. So here we are, finally here to see Merly. I think I've already updated the spell, so... did I? I'll update the spell one more time before we have to Chapter 8. My elder sister, Merlovely, what's she want? Oh, I see. Is that so? I bet I know. Oh, okay. Please give this to Merlovely with love from her sis, Merly. Crystal Ball. This will not affect at all her fortune-telling abilities. It's just something that to make this to prolong this one particular errand for Koopa Koot, I suppose. We're lovely. I'm here. Here's your crystal ball. Here you go. Oh, mercy, thank you. I'll cherish this, and for you, here's my autograph as promised. It'll be valuable someday. I love how she didn't even, Mario didn't even tell her that it's not for Mario, it's for Koopa Koot. Okay. I forgot I already took the jam and jelly out there. Back to Koopa Koot. Here's your autograph to add to the collection, Koopa Koot. Jumpin' Jungle Fuzzies, you're peerless, Mario. My word, good gracious. Oh man, another one to add to his collection of strange autographs, and we get our second set of star pieces, finally. Okay, so let's see what his next favor is. I'm not quite as mobile as I was in my salad days, and as a result I feel like I'm losing touch with the outside world. A newspaper would be the best way for me to catch up, no? Would you mind reading the Toad Town news for me? You could tell me the news then. My eyes aren't so good, see? Don't spare the juicy gossip either, I'm all ears. Hurry up if you can, I'm losing touch here. Promise me you will? So now you have to go to Toad Town in front of the spinning roof house and read the news. Alright, now that we're here, let's read some news. Toad Town news. Spirits at an all-time high. Now that Mario has found a way into Bowser's castle, local folks cannot help but expect that our princess and her castle will soon return. Several shops even appear to be playing welcome home sales for the return. Everywhere you look, hope shines in people's eyes. Will our fair town return to normal soon? I don't know, this is Mario we're talking about here. Underground message corner. Lord Bowser, we were beaten. Don't get mad, please. We all did our best, I swear it. Bowser's underling. Creeping crazy daisies, you're pure class, Mario. Ah, so what's going on in the world? I'm not sure I believe all those wild tales, but I suppose if you say so. It's nice to catch up on the current lingo. I've had a hard time understanding youngsters lately. Now I'm hip. Yeah, if you say so. Alright, you get your 1 coin. Cheap man. Cheap man, I say. I've been ailing a bit lately. I'd like to get a life stream, you know, to have on hand just in case of emergency. I must have one. I must. Please find one for me. You should be able to find one at select shops. Please hurry. I'm not feeling at all well. You promise to return? Okay. Now this is errand number 10. I must add here. This is the halfway point and also the one that gets you the gold credits. So that's why it's a bit more difficult. But luckily, and I mean luckily, I happen to have 5 live streams in store. Hello. Question number 15. Where does Merlovely, who tells fortunes about special things, live? Shooting Star Summit is the answer. Now, without any further interruptions, let's head over to the item shop. So if you don't have one in storage like I do, you can always, like I said, go to Star Haven if you played up to this point. And you can buy live streams there for only 20 coins, which is still pretty awesome. But unfortunately, I'm going to have to give up one of them just for Koopa Koot's sake, but oh well. Oh, by the musty shroom, you're a peach, Mario. I feel 10 times better, and 20 years younger. Maybe I'll jog, after my nap. Here, take this as thanks. Oh, you don't have to be supply, young fella. Take this. You get 1 coin, and then... Hey, by the way, have you been going to the playroom? I found this old thing since the last time I saw you. Have a look, a gold credit. They gave this to me at the playroom since I was such a frequent visitor. You can have it now. Good luck. Make money. Yeah, real funny. I do have this sudden craving for one of tasty, scrumptious nutty cakes. The secret ingredient is the goom nut, which grows on certain trees. If memory serves, which it doesn't always, you can find them near someone's house. I don't know if that helps, but you still have to find one so Tasty can bake the cake. I'm getting pretty famished, actually. Wouldn't you hurry up, promise? Now, if you recall correctly, remember that montage I did back in the interlude after Chapter 5? In which I went around every single room in the entire game trying to collect everything and almost somewhat succeeding? Remember how in Goomba Village, I found a Goom Nut by the Goomba house? That's where this comes in handy. I mean, this errand, actually, for Koopa Koot is where it comes in handy. So pick up the Goom Nut and have Tasty cook it up. Yeah, this is kind of interesting. When I originally did this mission, I automatically assumed that you would need cake mix because logical would denote that you would need cake mix to make a cake with something. But no, you just do the Goom Nut alone, and that gets you a cake. Why? I have no idea. Apparently that's what you get by cooking a Goom Nut. And so, we bring that to Koopa Koot. It's Errand the cow from Barnyard all over again, being used for errands and pointless tasks and all that jazz, except, well, this time they kinda had me. I mean, the live stream thing was actually pretty neat. Nutty cake, here we go. Bouncing but bombs, I owe you big time, Mario. Oh no, this is heavily. I'm nutty for this cake. Here's a that's just 1 coin. What did you expect? I must tell you, there's quite a racket coming from next door. It's far too loud. Say, you and Koopa are friends, no? Well, it's his house, and he should keep his guests from raising a ruckus. I can't help with all the noise. Can you go over there and complain for me? Just tell them to put a lid on it. Go as soon as you can. I'm at the end of my rope. Tell me when they quiet down. Have your word? Now, this one is fair enough, considering these guys have been making quite a racket inside Koopa's house. So it's time Koopa took a stand once again and got his house back, right? Am I right? This is his house after all. No, you don't use Koopa for this mission. What you do instead is get Bombette. Trust me, if you use Koopa and talk to these guys, nothing will happen. He says absolutely nothing. Please hurry up and beat Bowser, will you? Then maybe Bombette will come back and he'll be quiet. This guy right here has an insane crush on Bombette, and you will see that in the humorous letters Bombette gets from this guy. Talk to this guy, Bombette. Oh, Bombette! Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up! The neighbors are starting to complain about your noise. Quit your belly aching. Oh, Bombette. You be quiet now. It's no use yelling my name. I'm off on adventure, doing very important things. I have enough to think about without your puppy love. And besides, you're not my type. I told you that before, so calm down before you blow a fuse. Bombette. Oh, don't. Oh, you made her angry. I feel bad for you, but man, you talk way too much. You need to play it cool or she'll never like you at all. I'm sure she'll come around one of these days if we can. And finally, he shuts up. Yep. This is how you get this ruckus to stop at Koopa's house for good. And now, we tell the old man it's all good. Gallivanting groove, guys. You're the man, Mario. Amazing, stunning. Finally, some peace and quiet. Did those punks make a fuse? Now I can finally go home in sweet dreamland. Hehehehe. You're a stamp guy for doing an old Koopa so many favors. This time I'll give you this special gift as thanks. Don't tell anybody though, I've got a reputation to keep. And finally, he gives us star pieces again. There you go. Oh hey, it's Chuck Quizmo. I took a break in the middle of recording this episode to even turn off the game, and here he is. Yeah, it's time for question number 16. Or, sorry, 16. What is the name of the character who joined you at the Koopa's Fortress? It's obviously Bombette. I was gonna try and make a joke there, but really, those two other names would not have been really funny. I kind of wish they would have put like characters who are not partners as one of the other answers. There you go. There's 16 questions done. For the next favor that the old Coot wants us to do is, I've been hearing people talk recently. Apparently, I'm not so popular. People are actually saying I'm cheap. The nerve! A long time ago, I used to be like you, and then, you know, but can you believe? So I said, and then, you know, completely unfair. And so very rude, despite my... And finally, hey, are you listening to me? Well, the upshot is I don't really need any help, except... You know, all those boos living in Boo Mansion, well, one of them has an old photo of me. So, well, I'd like you to ask them if they give it back. And if you don't mind, could you hurry up about it? You promise you'll go? Okay, I promise I'm not gonna do that voice ever again. I swear by my word, I'm never gonna use that voice for Koopa Koot, because that was terrible. Okay, so you heard the old man. We gotta head over to Boo Mansion, get an old photo of him. I'd like to see that old photo, you know? And I'd also like to know what's on that tape. What was on that tape? Seriously, what was on that tape? I genuinely want to know what was on that tape in the last episode. Or were we still in the same episode? I can't even tell anymore. I think we're in the same episode. Talk to this guy. While Lady Bo is absent, it's our duty as boos to keep scaring people. How would you look at the Boo Mansion stop being spooky? Hey, what can I boo for you? An errand for Koopa Koot, huh? Too bad for you. Koopa Koot's been known to use people, you know. His motto is, if it moves, use it until it drops. There it is, right there. The one thing that will make Koopa Koot lose all likability. Right there. He got in a couple fights over his personality way back when. After one really bad one, he started traveling a lot. This is a photo of us from when we passed through the parts. Take this and say hello to Koopa Koot for me. So he just gives you the photo without you even telling him that, you know, it's that you needed it for Koopa Koot. It's kind of interesting. Is this a picture of a young Koopa Koot? He wants this. Yeah, it looks like it. A very poorly drawn picture. Wait, well, it's obviously the photo is taken, not drawn, but still, it looks like a very poorly made photo, that's for sure. Oh man, I was looking through actually a lot of comments right before recording this, and crap, I have so many requests and questions and whatnot that I left unanswered, and I feel really bad for that. You know, shoot, man, so many requests. A lot of them for one game in particular. Those I can definitely say that I'm not gonna. Well, anyways, great clubbing clubbers. I'm in awe of you, Mario. Again, I love his dialogue for sometimes whenever you bring stuff to him. There was this utterly gorgeous, lovely, the passion, maddening, as fast as I never look back. Anyway, enough of that. Take this token of my thanks. And it gives you 1 coin, of course. 1 coin! Alright, let's see what his next favor is. This is favor number 14. We got 6 more after this. Holy crab. I really haven't had a tasty meal in a Goomba's age. Miss Tasty's Koopa Pasta would really hit the spot right now. Could you head to Toad Town and have her whip up a batch? Did you hear my belly grumble? Probably can't because it's inside of a shell. I'm ravenous. Please hurry up. Please don't let me starve. Please let me eat you. That's fine. I don't want to be eaten by old man. That's weird. It's very weird. I guess it's actually no different than being eaten by a regular person, though. Alright. So anyways, in order to make Koopa Pasta, you have to... I believe you have to mix, like, dry pasta and Koopa leaf. I mean, one would believe that's how you do it. I mean, it only makes sense. So after grabbing the Koopa leaf in the Koopa village, I already showed you guys where that was many errands ago, so I'm not going to do that now. But what I am going to do is I'm going to collect this dry pasta. Because we need it. Yeah, we need it. Tasty, please forgive me so much for allowing you to turn into, essentially Koopa Koot's maid. Or personal chef, I guess, and you're not even getting paid to do this. That's what makes me feel even worse about this. The fact that you've essentially been turned into Koopa Koot's maid for the purposes of doing this stupid side quest for him. You know? Here I was, being the nice LP, or not doing this game 100% just for your sake, so you won't have to cook so much food for me that's useless and would essentially not be used at all and go to waste. Anyways, here it is, the Koopa Pasta, special pasta made by Tasty, restores 7 HP and 7 FP. I don't know how it's supposed to fill an old Koopa's stomach, but I guess it will have to do. Actually, yeah, it does look like a pretty hearty meal. You know, it's funny, I used to think the word hearty meant like something that was actually healthy for you, like good for your heart or something like that. Turns out it's the total opposite, actually. I think. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I did remember it correctly. Plummeting pair of Goombas, you're a man of action, Mario. This looks simply delicious, I swear. Nobody should cook this dish. Cook this dish tasty. She's perfected the recipe. I can't talk today. I seriously can't talk. Here's a little token of my gratitude. And it's 1 coin again. Whatever. 1 coin. Okay, let's do errand number 15 now. Well, young fella, I seem to have misplaced my glass, which is vexing. I suppose I have dropped them somewhere. I haven't gone beyond the borders of Koopa Village, so logic suggests that they're somewhere in the village. No, they're inside the Koopa Village. You drop that? Could you drop what you're doing and find them? I have your word, young fella. Sure, I'm only dropping my act of saving the princess and essentially the entire Mushroom Kingdom here. No big deal. I'll find your glasses. To be fair, this is actually one of the easiest errands. It's literally just as easy as the one where you find his wallet. Except we're not looking for a leaf, we're looking for glasses here. And definitely not Chuckwismo, but you know what, I'll take it. Yeah. I'll drop what I'm doing for Chuckwismo any day. Speaking of which, I'm not looking forward to doing this. All these questions at once. I mean, like, doing these questions as you find them is one thing, but doing all of them at once, it's a bigger pain in the ass than you think it will be. What color is Bowser's hair? Yellow. For reasons mentioned in Paper Mario, or... the reason I was going to answer yellow would only be understood by people who play Paper Mario 2. I'm talking about, like, the what comes before Chapter 3 as a more precise hint. As what I was trying to reference there and failing miserably at. Okay. I found another leaf. Good leaf. Okay. Can I find glasses now? Please? No. Oh, jeez, we're popping everything out of the bushes. Everything. Literally everything. Here you go. Here's your glasses, good sir. The funny thing is, though, you never see him actually wearing them. Hopping Hurt Plant, you're a master sleuth, Mario. My eyesight's really gone downhill these last years. Now I can once again read books without any trouble. Yeah, you look like you're squinting. Your everlasting squinting is proof of that. Technology's great, isn't it? Here, I'll give you this to show my gratitude. Oh, it is 1 coin. 1 coin. Why do you have to repeat the same exact dialogue every single time? It's what I hate about these errands especially. He repeats the exact same dialogue every single time. I've really been dragging my shell recently. I need a tart pick-me-up. Let's see. Oh, I know. A fresh lime should do a trick. Can you go find one? Hurry up if you could. I feel as slow as a tortoise. Do you promise? Spoiler alert. He's not going to get any faster with a lime. Now, I've already shown where limes are. They're obviously in Dry Desert, in that one square where the oasis is, so it's pretty easy to tell where it is. But I guess might as well show. Wait, I want to make sure I have the bump attack badge on. Make sure you do this. Like, put on this badge before you do this mission, because it's gonna make it a whole lot easier on you. Hey, come get me. Come get me, sir. Thank you. Oh, hey, come get me. Thank you. 3 coins after all. Alright, so it's the streets to the right as soon as you enter the oasis, so now to make our way back to Koopa Koot. And on your way back, you might as well talk to Chuckwismo, because he's got a really, really awesome question number 18 for us. I think it's question number 18, I think. Either way, the more of these we do this right now, the less we're going to have to do, and that's when we actually, go for all of them in the next couple episodes, so might as well. How many star spirits do you have to save? 1. Yeah, guys, that means we beat the game 7 times, actually. Oh, I thought he was asking how many times we beat the game. Derp. Anyways, there's our star piece right there. Correctly answered 18 questions. Yep, I was right. 18 questions. Good. So I want to make sure I was keeping track of the time, huh? What time are you talking about, dude? Why am I doing this seriously in this episode? Seriously, I'm making these awkward cuts, like, and trying to make sense of it in the commentary. Like, I pause my sentence, and then I cut, and then I finish my sentence when I make it back to my destination. It's weird how I keep on doing that. Are you guys sick of that by now? I'm so sorry if you are. By spiny spikes, are you real, Mario? Mind-blowing, crazy. Wow. What a sour lime. That'll put a spring in my step. You're a stand-up guy for doing old Koopa so many favors. And yeah, he gives us 3 star pieces. Nice. That means we've only got 4 more errands left. And yet, only 3 more star pieces. Now, given that we've done 16 favors for me, you think he'd be a bit more nicer about this whole, giving us more than 1 coin. I recently heard about a snack called a Cookie Cookie. It's supposedly delicious. I must confess that I have a sweet tooth. So, do you think you could track one down? One of the ingredients is a Koopa Leaf, but I have no idea what the other one is. Hurry up if you can. I need sweets. Post-haste. Do I have your word, young man? Yes, you do, good sir. Or should I say, not so good, sir. So yes, one of the ingredients is the Koopa Leaf, and I will tell you right now that the other ingredient is cake mix. Yeah, cake mix. So, by combining Koopa Leaf and Koopa Leaf and cake mix, you don't get Koopa cake, you get Cookie Cookie. It's just really weird. Just very weird. Wait, don't I already have one? I already have one, don't I? Okay, well, I haven't mentioned it yet, but yeah, the only place you can get cake mix, if you do recall from way back, is Chapter 4. You have to fight a Shy Guy or two in Shy Guy's toy box in order to, get a cake mix. So I will go ahead and do that real quick, and then I'll meet you guys at Tasties. So you go down to this room in the bottom left from the entrance, and there you go. Well, actually, not quite yet. Once again, though, with the bump attack badge, this is pathetically easy. You just run right into your enemies, and not only that, but it also makes, again, the cake mix a lot easier. If you just have the bump attack badge on, you can just run into whatever enemies have the items that you want, so that makes it a lot more efficient. Just like so. There you have it, a cake mix. Once again, Tasty, I'm really sorry that I have to make you Koopa Koot servant just for this one episode. I promise. This is gonna be it for that, okay? I promise. I promise with all my heart that you will never have to cook ever again. Unless except for someone that is actually worth cooking for, besides yourself, okay? Just cook for yourself sometime. Cookie Cookie makes Mario electric, sleepy, or transparent. Restores at 15 FP. Too bad it's going to some ungrateful Koot, isn't it? Yeah, too bad. So sad. Charlie Brown, I really want to watch that movie again. I'm talking about the Peanuts movie, by the way. I remember last year, during my winter break or something, I went to go see that movie, and I loved it a lot. So I actually want to see it again. I want to get on DVD. Lines albino dinos, you're world class, Mark. You see what I'm talking about? This guy's dialogue. Where do they even come up with this stuff? So this is the cookie everyone's raves about. It looks good. I think I'll save it for later. You're not even gonna eat it now. What did I bust my hump for? Just for you to hold on to it? Oh man, okay, let's see what his next favor is. Favor number 17. Number 17. There's one thing. I have an old boo friend who lives in the Gusty Gulch. Can you go and get a package from him? You may have a little trouble finding him since the boos there look pretty similar. I'm sure you can do it though. I'm sure of it. A long time ago, when Goomba Bootler and I were traveling, we met the Boo and became fast friends. He recently sent me a letter saying that there's a package there addressed to me. What are you waiting for? Go on and get it. I mean, please. Yeah, some of his jerkiness is gonna rear its ugly head in some of his later errands. I wonder. Okay, sorry. I thought Chuck Quizmo would be once again in Koopa Village, no my luck, but no, apparently he isn't. And as you may have guessed, yes, we get to head back to Chapter 3 once again. This time, we're not going to Boo Mansion, we're going to Gusty Gulch. We haven't been there since Chapter 3, I can definitely assure you that. Besides the montage, I do believe. But yeah, that's about it. So, yes, off to Gusty Gulch we go. Probably, you know what? Know my luck? The one that has the package, I bet you anything, it's Stanley. It has to be Stanley. It absolutely has to be Stanley. Why am I switching to Bo? Yeah, having Bo out is not going to change the dialogue, at least not as far as I know. You can go ahead and get the coins. Hyper Goombas. I don't feel like it though. Now, I think I remember. Isn't this the one? I think this is the guy with the package. Hey Mario, have you saved all the star spirits yet? Wonder why I care. I don't even know if star spirits listen to wishes of ghosts. That's a good point, actually. I sure hope they do. Yeah, me too. Pardon me, Mario. Brah! Seriously? Now they're not going to listen to you at all. Oh yeah, another score. Boy, nobody scares people like that, Boo. Wow, you were scared. Such a flawless appearance. It takes my breath away. Actually, if we're splitting hairs, I'm a ghost, so I don't actually breathe. That's a good point, sir. That's a good point. Wait, was Bo terrified too? I would have to look back on the video, actually. Has my naughty friend played any spooky tricks on you yet? It'd be a shame if you came all the way out to Gusty Gulch and didn't get messed with. Oh, hello. You're running an errand for old Koopa Koot, are you? Yeah, this is Stanley right here. Uh-oh, where did I wasn't really ready for this. Where did I leave that thing? I better go look for it. Do you think you can wait for just a second? I should find it soon enough, so why don't you go kill some time and wander around here, okay? Do so. La-da-dee, la-da-da-da, wandering around, Gusty Gulch, wandering around, doing this whole saving time, or killing time thing, because we can. La-da-da, okay. Thank you for waiting, Heart. I found... Stanley's noticing me! I finally found it. I can't believe it took me so long to track it down. Anyway, please give my regards to Koopa Koot. Oh, okay, thank you. I think Koopa Koot likes me. No, I'm just kidding. I don't think the heart means anything, honestly. He's just being nice. Hey, you. Yeah, you. You know, your friend Stanley, the ghost, is a lot nicer than you are. Hey, I'm talking to you. Here's your package. What's inside of it? What's on the tape? What's in the picture? And what's in the package? I want to know these things. That's the real question. That's the real mystery of this game, is knowing what's on that package, what's on that tape, and what's on that picture. Livid lava piranhas, you rule, Mario. Ah, yes, this is that package I requested. Ever since my boo friend sent me that letter, I've been dying to know what's inside. Well, I'll find out right now, after we leave. Here, take this as thanks. Oh, you don't have to be so polite. Fella, take this one coin, because I don't give a crap about you. Oh, what luck, you came at the perfect time. That one, repeat dialogue. People keep talking about something called a coconut. They say they're delicious. I just have to try one. Go right away if you can. Promise to hurry back. You know, in the practice run, I just so happened to have a coconut by sheer coincidence from a Yoshi Village, or Lava Island in general. Because that's obviously where it's going to be found. No, it's going to be in Gusty Gulch. Am I boring you yet? Oh man, I sure hope I am. Not. Because, let me tell you, I'd be surprised if anyone wasn't bored of these episodes of me doing this. There you go, those are coconuts. So simple to find, it's so ridiculous. I do not need help. I haven't done battles in quite a while. And you know what? For good reason. You don't get any star points from this point on, so there's no point doing any battles at all. I mean, heck, I just thought about this. Like, what is even the point of me doing any of the battles in Chapter 8? I'm not going to get any star points for them, so there's seriously no point in doing them. I might as well just skip every battle from now on till the final boss of the game. I seriously might as well. That's what I'm thinking right now. What did I just do? Okay, so maybe it's a good thing after all I am doing these cuts, because if I wasn't, then I wouldn't know what the heck I'm doing, as I just showed that a few seconds ago. Here's your coconut. Here's your coconut. Right, crawling clefts, you're larger than life, Mario. Did you just make a fat joke? Every single time I brought you something, you have at least complimented me, but you literally just called Mario fat. He literally just outright said Mario's fat. How do you crack this thing? Oh well, I guess I'll try it later. I'll give you this to show my gratitude. One coin. Just one coin. Just one coin. Just one coin. One fucking coin. One coin. And now, for the final errand to run for Koopa Koot. The last one. The last hurrah. I wouldn't mind getting one of those red jars that they say were made in Dry Desert's ancient desert kingdom. According to popular opinion, you can get one if you buy things in a certain order at the shop in Dry Outpost. First you buy a Dusty Hammer, then you go ahead and get a Dry Pasta, then you may get another Dusty Hammer, and then, see, hang on, I've forgotten the other thing. Ah, well, you'll have to figure out the rest. But do hurry, I really want one. Do I have your word? So the only way you could possibly figure this one out, if you didn't have the guidebook like I do, or the internet, is through trial and error. But luckily, I happen to have the guidebook with me, so I'm going to tell you straight up what to do. So, as he said, go to the shop. First things first, I'm going to make sure my inventory is low enough, because I don't want to have too many items to the point where I have to restart this. Nope, we're good. And hopefully 38 coins is enough to buy all the items that we need. In fact, actually, you know what? I might as well sell the dry trash. So, you know what? Forget it. Okay, so. Alright, so in order to get the red jar, you have to buy a Dusty Hammer. Let's start with that. A Dry Pasta. And then after Dried Pasta, you get a Dusty Hammer again. And then a Dried Mushroom. I was getting way ahead of myself there. And then, there you go. What ho? Buying goods in that order. It's a secret sign. It was written in the ancient will. In keeping with the will, I'm required to give you this. Please take it. And he gives you a red jar. That's literally all it's for. Just for this one errand for Koopa Koot. And it's in your important items list, so therefore you can't really do anything with it. So yeah. Yeah, key items. It's in your key items list, so you can't do anything with it besides give it to Koopa Koot to finish off this very... Actually, no. Guys, I was wrong. I just remembered. This is not the last errand. This is not the last request that Koopa Koot has. It's not. It literally is not. Watch this. Well, after we give the red jar to him. Swooping Sky Guys, you're a true workhorse, Mario. Incredible, outstanding. Ew, it's a little filthy, though. I suppose I'll add to my collection anyway. You're a stamp guy for doing old Koopa so many favors. This time I'll give you a special gift as a thanks. Don't tell anybody, though. I got a reputation to keep, but as someone who's an asshole, that's all. 3 star pieces. And now, here it is. The big one. The last request of Koopa Koot. You're a good soul for helping this old Koopa so many times. Now, Mario, I have one last favor to ask. Here it comes. That cad, Bowser. You must defeat that evil King Bowser once and for all. The dear children of this village will never sleep in peace as long as Bowser rules. I wish for nothing more than peace and a reason for my fellow Koopas to hope again. Please help us, Mario. That's his last request. What? You thought he was going to have an actual request that you have to do before the end of the game? No. His last request is for you to beat the game, basically. But the funny thing is that he says defeat Bowser once and for all. That is a request that we cannot honor because Bowser will always come back. He will literally never, ever stop. As long as Nintendo is still making money off of the Mario franchise, Bowser will always keep coming back. So that request, unfortunately, cannot ever be honored for Koopa Koot. But you know what? Of the way he treated us for only 15 star pieces, was it really worth it? I don't know. But either way, I was going for 100%, so either way I was going to do it. Either way I was going to do it. And so with that, everyone, that is it for this episode of Paper Mario. This episode of the Interlude of Chapter 7, after Chapter 7. And I gotta tell you guys, I am very excited to see the end of this Let's Play. Again, I always say that, and it feels like I'm saying that to sound like I hate the Let's Play. I don't. I think this has been a fantastic Let's Play. And, I just always look forward to seeing how the end of the game goes for me, because that's honestly, to me, that's the most important part of a Let's Play, is to end the game off on a good note, and a strong note at that. And so, Next time on Paper Mario, I'm going to show the playroom. I'm going to have to do that since we just did the Koopa Koot Saga, so that's obviously the next logical thing to do. And then, we're going to go and do it. We're going to take on the rest of the Chuck Quizmo questions. Why? Because we have to if we want to get all the star pieces, that's why. What, did you think I was going to do it for some other reason? No. No, you are sadly mistaken. See you guys then. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.